headset there with a gas pedal there. It's easier to push down the pedal than to squeeze a mic. So we getting old and lazy.
I usually do the same. I've got the headset in and I think that's 100 right there and put on fuel X, but I'm pretty much multitasking tonight, so it's going to work.
We find all kinds of ways to make it easier on us on a hobby that we love so much. All right, my friend. Hey, great to hear you out here tonight. I'm going to send it back over to Carl. He probably want to converse with you some more, too, there. But, hey, I appreciate you coming back to me there. And, Carl, we'll send it back over to you.
All right, brother. I appreciate that. I'm down in South Carolina, Russell. In South Carolina, I got a great copy of this stuff. Don't knock that stock mic on that radio. That stock mic on that radio is doing you a fine job. I'm talking on the stock mic on this radio. This is the Yaesu ST710, and it's got the stock mic on it. That's what I'm talking on. And I've got a Heil microphone to go on it, but I just don't use it. I don't like the Heil microphone as much as I like the stock microphone. Roger.
I don't really like that DOX very much, and I don't like having to push that through and get close to the mic. I'd rather be able to just take the mic and bring it close to me. It works out much better.
Yeah, that's right. I understand. Well, I got the Heil mic and I had it set up for a box, so I didn't have to touch the microphone or a foot pedal or nothing. I don't like a foot pedal. I shake. I got tremors real bad, whatever you want to call them. I shake. And I can control my hand mic in my left hand better than I can do anything. So that's the way I talk, sir. Roger.
Yeah, no, that's what works. That's what works. That's great.
That's right, sir.
Carl, can you jump in for another contact?
You sure can, Mr. Mike. Go right ahead.
I want to wave a hand to Mr. Richard there, KF4JOI, if you're still listening there. K2MFS, Mike up here.
K2MFS, KF4JOI. Good evening, Mr. Mike. Thanks for that call down this way. Hope you're doing okay up there on the shore.
We're doing fine. After the doctor's appointment this morning, we weren't happy campers, but I don't know, whooped out the old mower there and just started cutting grass there. So I had both cup holders loaded up with my favorite beer, and I'm just cruising around my yard and my neighbor's yard there, getting some grass cut. Little work to do tomorrow morning, and then when I get home, I got one more yard to get caught up for the week, and then that's it. Sit back and do nothing. Be going to church Sunday. It's going to rain, so I don't have to work.
Well, that'll be a good thing to do, go to church. That's the
Work to do tomorrow morning, and then when I get home, I got one more yard to get caught up for the week, and then that's it. Sit back and do nothing. Be going to church Sunday. It's going to rain, so I don't have to work.
Ended up pulling it out. So I ended up whenever I was right.
Work to do tomorrow morning, and then when I get home, I got one more yard to get caught up for the week, and then that's it. Sit back and do nothing. Be going to church Sunday. It's going to rain, so I don't have to work.
I ended up pulling it out. So I ended up whenever I was right.
Work to do tomorrow morning, and then when I get home, I got one more yard to get caught up for the week, and then that's it. Sit back and do nothing. Be going to church Sunday. It's going to rain, so I don't have to work. Yesterday we got up, oh Lord, upper 80s, and tomorrow morning, and then when I get home, I got one more yard to get like right up to there because in the ground, the soil around the ground is still got trees and rain. Even though they said any ground is still got plenty of moisture.
It's everything you wish for. Your site traffic is skyrocketing until this happens.
We can lead over there and move one of his stations upstairs where he can get back on the air, but it's a miracle.
Yeah, man, I tell you what, it makes stuff grow and it keeps you
his ex-wife's husband took him to a doctor's appointment today.
Used to have manure for compost.
Things are looking up, so God is good. I never,
it gets wet on a hot day,
you know more
stick your hands in there.
as much as I do, Cliff.
Make sure you wash your hands and disinfect it.
It is, it's a miracle that he's made the recovery that he has. He's got a lot of expenses ahead of him, which I don't think he'll have to worry about. But whenever you get in the mood to want to go over there, I'll come help you, and we'll move one of his stations upstairs so he can get back on the air.
I tried to get some of the droppings from the horse farm across the street here, and unfortunately they have
what noisier on
I don't know. They have people
on
that come
80
in, they
meters.
pay for it,
That's
they
for
pay
sure.
it away, and they compost
And again,
it,
I
make
think,
fertilizer and garden soil
thank
and
the
all
Lord
that good stuff.
He
But
placed me in
if I
the
can't get a
spot in
hold
the
of
world
any
where
kind of horse
tornadoes are
manure, cow manure,
not so
mushroom
active.
compost, next best thing. Actually,
I watched a
I
couple
think it's sometimes
videos
it's
this
just as good, if not
afternoon.
better than manure.
Man, Nebraska and Oklahoma's getting pounded.
Worm dropping, you know what I mean? That takes big time to do that.
So, let's see. I need to start taking notes. Down to you, Cliff, WB4NKL, W4GUZ on the Globe King.
Okay, Brandon, it's WB4NKL. Well, on Terry, I'm sort of tied up here for a little bit. Monday I've got a doctor's appointment, and then leaving Wednesday, but I'll be around somewhere Monday evening and Tuesday this coming week, and about the same deal for the next week. I've got a car appointment on the Monday of the next week, and Tuesday sort of free, and then leaving for Dayton on Wednesday, so not a lot of time, but after that, after getting back from Dayton, should be some clear sailing for me for a while. Week Tuesday sort of free, and then leaving good. For two of them on here tonight on Wednesday. Like I say, I was wanting to try to get a 67 running, but Globe King's been pretty reliable. I better not say much. It's made some noises every once in a while, but nothing for the last 2 or 3 days. Sort of scares you when you hear an arc, but it didn't blow no fuses and didn't quit. So I don't know what's going on there. Just have to catch it doing it sometime.
Yeah, it's only running about 30 watts.
I watched your video while you were talking. It's like a fun train show. I wonder what's involved. I guess the guy told you how he inspects a boiler. They're just looking for rust, or they actually pressure test something, or I wonder what's involved there. And 36-volt generator. I guess if that came off of rail service, I guess that was off of a passenger car. I wonder what's involved there. And generator. I guess if that came off of rail service, I guess that was off of a passenger car.
I used to take horse manure and cow manure put it in a
wonder what's involved there. And
I made my worm bed out.
generator, I guess that, if that came off of rail service, I guess that was off of a passenger car.
Down there to go fishing. I used to take with a few. Let them go to the summer, and you got a whole mess of worms there for next season.
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's a good idea, then, Mike.
Yeah, my dad thought I was crazy for doing that.
A red worm box, and he had his red worm box was under a rabbit pen. He had rabbits, and them rabbits, the bottom of the pen was wire, so when they used the bathroom, it went straight through the ground, and them red worms, buddy, them was some big fat red worms. They were like that rabbit droppings there, I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah. The same thing with the chicken droppings. Put on, let them walk on a wire fence there, at least in the coop. You don't have to go crazy cleaning it out, but...
Welcome to the KF4AH repeater TL110.9.
Amazing. I use the coffee grinds. I let them dry out, and I got these big 3-gallon containers. I fill them up, and I put them around the plants in the garden. I crush up the eggshells, mix it all in there, and then I just spread it out like fertilizer around the plants, and it gives us it helps. It's funny, rotten tomatoes, when they'd rot on the vine, I used to throw them over in the corner into my compost pile, and when the weather warms up after the winter there, sometimes I don't even have to go buy tomato plants. I just dig them up out of the compost bin and replant them.
Oh, man, that's cool. That's a good idea, man. They grow good in there.
Yeah, they do. I should leave them there. What is it, last year? I had 2 extra grape tomato plants. I normally only like 1 grape tomato plants because they produce so many. And then I had just 3 regular tomato plants. I had a Rutgers hybrid, Supersonic, and a Big Boy. And when some of those plants came up, didn't know what they were offhand until I replanted them, but oh, Lord, I got swamped in tomatoes last year.
Put them out in the curve, you make money.
I could, but they might steal them before they offer to pay for them.
Well, you take the tomatoes, chop them up real fine with some good onions, good strong onion, and some hot peppers, and make your own salsa.
That's right. Good.
I eat them just like apples, right off the vine.
I do too, Mike. I love them like that. Give me a salt shaker, I'll eat them right there.
I used to do that when I was a kid.
Never used salt. Just ate them plain right off the vine. I mean, when you eat them like that, the flavor. I eat them just like apple. Those hot house-grown tomatoes they sell in the stores don't compare.
Oh, no. Lord, no.
Now, it's like eating something that's made out of plastic compared to homegrown one.
Yeah. I don't know how to describe it. No flavor, no nothing to it.
Water sandwich.
There you go.
You have to add salt.
Organic apples, they have the flavor. Isn't there a song about homegrown tomatoes?
Oh, yeah.
After they have plenty this year.
Yeah, the thing about it is that they pick them while they're still green. You know, so they ripen on the way to the store, and once you get them home, it's just not the same as if you let them ripen on the vine.
Well, I told my son, I won't buy no more like that.
Go to an organic grocery store and get apples there. They're delicious.
The apples I get from Delicious Orchards here. We have apple orchards close by. We could go in and pick our own apples if we wanted to, but like I said, I'm getting old and lazy.
Well, the organic apples aren't sprayed with anything either. They're not effectively, but they're not sprayed with anything, which is something that I'm kind of concerned about.
Yeah, growing up down in Alabama, besides picking peaches, we did apples too, and I got to know some of the different species of apples, and I tell you, some of them were bitter, but some of them were so sweet. Those apples, just pick them off the tree and just eat them. They just had so much flavor.
You realize most apples today are hybrid. They do it by grafting the trees.
Yeah, a lot of that was done on Auburn University. They're big into agriculture and grafting and genetically engineering vegetable plants is probably one of their specialties.
All right, gentlemen, we're up on another ID. Let's get it out of the way and we can carry on with our conversation about mayor. This is Kilo Oscar Ford unit for Beck Hotel. I'm with the pretty first conversation. We'll invite everybody to join me in the ID and we'll get done. If you're there for the first time, just holler contact and we'll get you on the log.
K2MFS with the Friendly Bunch.
KAPJ with a comment.
KF4JOL 66.
K2CPK.
Anybody new out there for the first time or you joined the work tonight? All right, gentlemen, we can pick up our conversation about the meters and the growing again, because I was getting off on it. I'm learning something.
Comment.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say about the apples. My grandparents, they had an apple orchard. They both my granddad and my grandmother graduated from Ohio State University in 1918. And anyway, Granddad was the county agent for Mahoning County up there in the Youngstown area. Grandma got her degree in home economics, and she was the female version of the county agent. She taught all the ladies how to can safely and do all that stuff. But they had an apple orchard. Grandma always had a big victory garden, and they had bees, of course, you know, to help pollinate the apple trees. But they lived a life back then. You know, I'm talking, you know, close to 100 years ago, because Dad was born, well, Dad would be 20, he was born at 25, so he'd be 100 coming up next year. But back then, things were a lot different.
And you got that whole part. A whole lot simpler. Life was simple back then. You get, and it was just so simple. And people were so different, so friendly and caring.
Roger that. My granddad owned the North Jackson Feed Mill, which is no longer, but I mean, they were real farm people, you know, country people, and all that. That's basically my roots on that side. That's cool.
And we had to work our tail off to follow them too.
Roger.
On my route, my father's father working was a great vineyard manager. He run a great vineyard, and he made wine. And he had a big, I'm sure Richard knows where Hendricks Boat Landing used to be up on Lake Murray. Well, they had a big old great vineyards up there, and they made and sold their wine right there on Lake Murray, South Carolina.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah, Grandma had a bunch of grapevines, and she just ate the grapes one year when I was a kid. Mom tried her hand at making wine. It was all right.
We used to make our own wine too. They call. Yeah, USA. Hadn't made it in a long time, but my daddy used to make some good stuff. But then they'd sneak some of that grain alcohol in it, and you wouldn't know it.
Welcome to the PRRA Link Repeater System.
No, but he took it on me and my cousin one night. We was cooking a hog. It wasn't a good night for cooking hogs.
Yeah, I can imagine.
What you do, burn the hog?
Sure. They were just too busy. They weren't paying attention to what they were doing, Carl.
Yeah, this burn it on one side. It was okay. We ate the middle of it. I reckon so. I wouldn't have thrown it away. But we had some good times back then, John.
Yeah, I remember growing up. Mom always had a big garden too, you know, those were the days. A lot different than what things are nowadays.
People don't know even how to grow a garden anymore.
No, they don't. I remember gathering the stuff, helping Grandma out with the peas, shelling peas, and
Sunday afternoon after church. Yeah, boy.
yeah, I remember making homemade ice cream too.
Yeah, buddy. Put homemade strawberries in. Oh, yeah.
They also, since they had the apple orchard, they had stuff that they could make out of apple butter and apple cider and all that. All that was good.
Comment.
Comment, go.
Yeah. Anybody ever fiddled around with figs? My dad, rest his soul, had fig trees in his backyard down in Spartanburg, South Carolina. And I tell you, he'd take them off the tree and eat them right off the tree. And I didn't have the taste buds for that, but let me tell you, he made some of the best fig preserves that I've ever had. And I love preserves, but the way he made his figs, oh, man, it just melts in your mouth.
Boy, I'd have loved to met your granddad, because I guarantee you I'd have sat there and eaten a pig with him. I can promise you I love fresh figs off the tree.
You mentioned my granddad. If you were sitting with him, you'd be smoking a pipe because he was Blackfoot Indian. My dad, he was the one that he loved to cook. He was a cook.
Oh, cool.
That's neat. I don't think I've ever had a fig off a tree.
W. And those pigs were probably about as big as a quarter to half a dollar. Swedish instead of Imagine. Man, you make some good preserves out of it.
I know. It's when they start turning brown, he'd pick them and just let them ripen up a little bit more on the windowsill, and then he'd boil them and make his preserves.
That's neat.
Make sure you pull the stem off of them. Let them get good and then mash them all up. Man, cook them down, they're good.
Oh yeah. Leave the stems on them so you can hold them and eat them right off the tree.
Oh, I done a bunch of that.
You guys, any of you guys like rhubarb pie? Grandma grew rhubarb also and made rhubarb pie once in a while.
Never had rhubarb. It doesn't grow down here, I don't think. I've never had it either.
I don't know anything. Yeah, I guess that's the northern thing, but if you get a chance to get some rhubarb pie, you gotta try it.
Oh yeah. I'll vouch for you on that. Rhubarb pie is good.
What is it?
Pie made out of rhubarb.
What's rhubarb? I've never heard of it before. I've heard of it, but I've never ate it.
Yeah, it's a plant that grows in long stalks that are red. And it's nice and sweet. It has a distinct taste to it, but it's really good. No, it wasn't. I think she added a bunch of sugar. I can't remember, Mike. What was... it's been so long ago.
Add a lot of confectionery sugar to it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But the pie was nice and sweet because of the sugar, but... It was a tall plant that had red stalks, and that's what you used to make the pie. With sugar.
Alright, cool. Alright, gentlemen, we're up on another ID. Let's do it, get it done and over with and out of the way. Make that TC happy. Everybody please join me in the ID. When we get done at the end, we'll check and see if there's anybody new out there for the first time. This is KO4JQH with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
K2 MFS.
Conversation group.
KO4JOI 62 with 20.
KW4YL. And KAPJ reminiscent.
Anybody new for the first time? Anybody anywhere like to join the Friendly Bunch?
Contact.
Warrior contact.
Let me wave a hand over to John there. John, Mike, K2MFS. How's the extended weather forecast look for that neck of the woods?
Oh, you mean for ham venting? I haven't looked that far ahead. But I'll tell you what, I'll look and I'll get back with you on that. I'll find out. But I'll have to check it out. As of right now, I've got a big, there's no thunder in it, lightning in it, but I got a big storm heading right across me here in a little bit.
Yeah, it's working its way east towards me. It's actually out in Pennsylvania, but the way the weather looks, they won't see any rain until late tomorrow afternoon, and then Sunday is washout. But it looks like Wednesday we could expect thunderstorms. The weather's supposed to warm up considerably, and that's what they told us to watch out for. So we'll just see how it goes. I'm sure the weather's going to change in another 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's what we always say. If you're in Ohio, if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes. But if you look at the map, just to the west of Columbus area, just south of there, there's that last part of that system that, well, like you said, it's heading towards Pittsburgh now. But I got the last little bit of it. It's got some yellow and orange in it. It looks like it's going to hit here in a little while.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any lightning strikes in there. I don't hear any static crashes or see them, but I do see the little red, looks like a little candlelight flickering across the scope there. Goes from one side and then back to the other.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the lightning. You know, you zoom out, and there's lightning down south of me and over towards the east, southeast. But right where I'm at, I didn't see any lightning in that. So we're gonna get a bunch of rain, I guess.
Well, it'll be welcome rain, I guess. That's kind of what everybody wants around here, is some rain. It's like the reservoirs are well over 100% capacity. Don't need no more rain, but they say we do, so what do I know?
Yeah, well, it's supposed to rain all day today, according to the Winter Weather Report. It sprinkled a little bit this morning. I was out messing around in the RV. I came back in and went back out because it stopped raining. But it's been nice most of the day. Cloud cover, you know, but it was nice.
Yeah, when the sun popped out, it warmed up, felt good, but wasn't out long enough. I don't think we got above 60 degrees. 62 might have been the high.
Yeah, I don't have my phone. Oh man, I left that upstairs. I'm gonna go upstairs here for a couple minutes before I take it for Carl, but I left my phone upstairs. I do that once in a while. I was gonna look up and see what this other weather app said, besides what Wendy says.
Yeah, I know what it's like when you forget your phone. Bob knows what it's like when I leave my phone behind.
Yeah, so if you guys have called me, it's up in the kitchen. I won't hear it.
That was a pain, wasn't it, Bob?
Yeah, you and your phone, I tell you what to do, but that wasn't interesting, but we got through it. But hello, Mike, I want to contact you. Did you read that draft? You got any comments on it?
Yeah, I did read it, and I'm going to read it again. I didn't look too close at the Thursday, you know, what we normally do on Thursdays, but everything else looked to be right in line.
Okay, Roger. Well, I'm waiting on you, and I don't know. I guess I'm going to have to drive up there to Ridgeway, Virginia, and knock on Bobby's door and find out what's going on with him. But just waiting on you and him and corrections so we can get some things out there publicly.
Yeah, you might have to go to Hilton Head, because I think that's where he's going this week.
Well, we can do that too. Not a problem. Just gotta get the brother's attention there and get him back interested.
All right. I make a promise I will get back to you after I do another reading of it. But like I say, the events you have set up, you know, like Friday and Saturday is like, that's cool. I just got to look at what we normally do on Thursday when we come in. But I'll talk to you later about that.
Okay, sounds good. And yeah, I thought we, that's not actually what it was going to be, but like I said, Bobby, there's a bunch of them there, so you got to get it worked out. But yep, as soon as we do that, we're going to get it out there and get a whole new announcement. Anyway, boy, I want to step back on the side here. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be in here. I'm watching this lightning coming from the west. Still starts avoiding me, but I can definitely hear it crashing. So, anyways, I'll let you set it back up to the call.
All right, Bob. I'm going to jump out of here. Linda wants me to do something, so I'm sure after whatever it is she wants me to do, I'm going to be cracking a cold one and going to bed, but who knows. But Carl, we'll turn it back over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mike. Well, thank you, my friend. Good conversation, man. All right, gentlemen, we got a couple more minutes for the ID. Is there anyone else who would like to join the Friendly Bunch conversation group called KO4JQH?
KO4JQH, K2MFS.
Bravo 3, Bravo Delta. I copied a mobile out there, but I didn't copy a call sign. Please come back one more time to mobile. Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, number 136, mobile. Is that number 136?
It's Dean, Carl.
QSL, okay, thank you.
Contact there, if I could.
Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, Dean. Mike, K2MFS. Wow. You got that mobile working good tonight.
Yeah, the band sounds like they're in pretty decent shape, so I'm glad I could get through. We just had a test session and passed a couple of new hams, so I'm happy with that, and I'm on my way home.
Oh, great. I was just getting ready to pull the plug here. But, hey, be safe. I'll hang on until the top of the hour then in case you need anything.
Yeah, it'll take me about 35, 40 minutes. 35 minutes to get home.
Just be safe there. Again, that mobile sounds good. I hear you, brother. All right. Carl, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Dean. I got you on the log, my friend. You sound great coming out that mobile into South Carolina. AB3PD, Mr. Dean, up there in Pennsylvania, mobile KO4JQH. All right, my friend. We are at the top of the hour. It's time for another ID. If you would, everybody, please join me in the ID, and after we get done with the ID, anybody there for the first time, anybody like to join us for the first time, call our contact, and I'll get you on the log. This is KO4JQH with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
And it's BCO number 75 with the Friendly Bunch Conversation.
K2MFS with the Friendly Bunch.
KAPJ207. KW4YL.
Is there anybody new out there for the first time like to join us tonight?
You know, I did say contact earlier, but I forgot what I was going to say.
Go ahead, Mike.
I just did. I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay.
I got a question for you guys.
Go ahead.
You guys like okra?
Fried okra. Can't beat it.
Yeah, for money.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely fried okra with a little macaroni hot sauce on it. Yeah, people I've met, either they really like it or they can't stand it.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I love okra. Fried okra, and I like to dip it in a little Texas Pete sauce.
That sounds good.
Good stuff.
Yeah, man.
I've had the pickle. I've had, just cooked like on a stovetop. I've had it where you mix it with pieces of tomato, too, where you slice it up and mix it with tomatoes and some spices. Well, I do a little corn with that tomato and some spices, and it's excellent.
Okra and tomatoes and corn all mixed together. Man, that's awesome.
Yeah, roger that.
That's breakfast for winners.
Probably good for you, too. Oh, yeah, I got a can of it in the cupboard in there.
I tell you, growing up, it's another part of what I used to do in the summertime growing up. I used to pick okra. I learned the hard way. I was picking okra barehanded in a short sleeve shirt. And got to tell you, if you don't know about that fuzz on the okra, you'd be scratching yourself up.
It'll tear you up, buddy. I guarantee you it will.
I just don't know how they could do it. You know, it'd be 90 degrees out, hot, humid. They wear long sleeve shirts, they'll wear gloves, and they'll go pick okra.
You start sweating underneath it, it cools you down that much.
Well, I'm going to have to try that. Pick a nice hot day. I'm going to wear long sleeve shirts. I mean, all the landscapers up here, as hot as it gets, man, they're wearing long sleeve shirts. They got their gloves and their hats on, so I'm going to have to give that a whirl.
Mike, you know I was a commercial roofer for 40 years. I've done hot tar roofing. And it took me 20 years to figure out why all of the black guys that worked for me always wore two shirts. One of them was long sleeve. They wore their hat, their gloves, and they never took their long sleeve shirts off, no matter how hard they sweated. And they hardly ever passed out. You didn't see one of them black guys falling out on you. The young white boys, they fall out on you in a heartbeat. You didn't have to worry about one of them black guys.
Oh, my goodness. I've had my share of commercial roofing, residential roofing, long before they got those roof jacks, or I should say ladder jacks. I used to hump them up on my shoulders climbing up a ladder.
That's the way I got started in roofing, brother. That's one of the first things I learned how to do roofing was tote a bundle of shingles up the ladder.
One of the best things in the world that they came out with, instead of using that rolled roofing, the 90-pounder, the double coverage, they come out with that modified bitumen there. All you got to do is overlap it a little bit, hit it with a torch, and you're sealed. But they make the rolled roofing like that now. You can get it either white or black, and all they do is when they roll it out and they do that overlap, they torch it, and that seals it. That's the way they did the whole perimeter of the roof they did in the back of my house last year.
Well, we put a white rubber roof on my son's porch on the back of his house. We just put it on here a few months ago. It's a white rubber roof, but it's not torched down. It is heated down with a heat gun, a hot air gun. The seams are heated down. The perimeter is heated down. It's got metal on it. It's stripped in. It's heated down with the heat gun there, Roger.
Oh yeah, EPM. That's a rubber roof. It's no torch. All it is like you said, it's just hot air that makes the seams seal.
That's right, and they also got a new rubber roof down with this peeling stick. You roll it off the roll, and it's got film on the back of it. You peel it as you go, and it sticks to your roof.
So yeah, just make sure you don't step on it by mistake.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time. We used to put down urethane insulation on flat roofs, and we used to put down a ballast roof system. All they did was they glued the joints together, and then once they got it all laid out, smoothed out, they take pea gravel stones and put a layer over top of that and holds it in place.
That's right. I got an award one year for putting down over 1 million square foot in less than a year.
I I got nothing. I probably sold several million square feet when I worked at the roofing supply. But I had my share of on-hands application with all the stuff that we sold.
Yeah, QSL. I didn't sell it. I just installed it. I taught how it was installed because I knew how to do it. I went to class and I learned how to do it, so I taught other people how to install it. Roger?
Oh, yeah. I did the same thing, too, because I had to know what the product was before I was able to be a good representative for the material there. But you know what I hated? I hated these fly-by-night guys that would come in, order the roofing, and the people they did the work for would come back to us saying we sold them bad stuff. And it's like, I don't think so. So that's kind of one of the reasons we don't deal with the general homeowner there. We just deal with the contractors. As long as they're licensed, you know, normally for us to guarantee the material, we want to see their license and know that they're a respectable roofer.
Exactly, brother. You're exactly right. Got to see that license. If you don't see it, you don't mess with them, that's for sure.
Amen to that. Hey, Carl, I hate to say it, but I got to go. I got a few things to do here before I crawl under the covers there. Hey, brother, really appreciate what you do for the group, man. You are a lifesaver. K2MFS, I'm going to say 73, and God bless to all. And if you want to hear someone with a lot of hot air, listen for me tomorrow night. We're going to announce our... Oh, that's what it was. Just want to remind everybody right quick, Saturday night, tomorrow night, we do our kids' night session. It goes from 8 o'clock until the kids give up the frequency. We offer a $20 gift card to the person with the most participation each month. Comes with restrictions. Also, in a separate drawing, we give away a Friendly Bunch Kids Night T-shirt that has restrictions on it. And tomorrow night, before we get going, we'll go over those restrictions there, so maybe everybody can understand, you know, why they become a winner for either a gift card or a T-shirt there. But anyway, Carl, we're going to announce our April winners tomorrow night also too. So anyway, Carl, I got to go the other way there. Again, appreciate what you do for the group. We're going to say 73 and God bless.
All right, Brother Mike. I'm getting ready to get out of here too, man. You have a good evening. I appreciate you being with me from the get-go. It's been my pleasure. You have a good night, Mike, and I look forward to hearing you again tomorrow. 73. K2MFS, KL4JQH. This is my call, KL4JQH with the Friendly Bunch Conversation.
Thanks, guys.
It's time for another ID. Please join me as ID. And if you're here new for the first time, just wait till after the pile up and join me, and I'll get you on the log. I'm going to say this way is everybody, and I'm going to jump to another place.
KW4YL.
K8PJ.
Have a good one, Mike. Carl, you already gone?
Mike is.
All right, I'll go ahead and take it from you. You have a good night. Thanks for what you do.
Oh, thank you, my friend. Thank you for what you do, and I appreciate you taking over. KL4JQH, I enjoyed it, gentlemen. You clear?
All right, 73. I'll go ahead and say welcome, everyone, to the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. My name is John. My call sign is K8PJ, Kilo 8 Papa Juliet. I'm located in South Central Ohio. We meet every night from 7 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. The mission of the Friendly Bunch is to continually improve the amateur radio community by having and showing respect for our fellow operators. We follow the FCC rules and regulations. Being a family-friendly conversation group, we welcome all general class or higher licensed operators to visit with us. If you have a question for the group, would like to talk with someone that you have heard, or bring up a subject that we could all talk about, please ask the moderator by saying contact, and the moderator will give you the frequency. All right, did we have anybody else out there that wanted to join us for the first time?
Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Mike Alpha in North Carolina.
KD4, Charlie Mike Alpha. How you doing tonight?
I am doing well, John. Good to hear from you guys tonight.
Oh man, I typed your call. I gotta put that in there again. But I told you CMA is where I graduated from, didn't I? I told you that once, didn't I?
Hang on a second, John. I'm having some issues with my rig here.
Okay, we'll stand by. Are there any other news stations wanting to join us tonight? Okay, we were talking about apples and okra and tomato, vine ripened tomatoes and all kinds of stuff like that. Anybody else want to mention anything else?
Yeah, how about Biden letting the tax cuts expire and everyone's taxes will go up?
How about what now?
It's in the news that Biden said he's going to let the Trump tax cuts expire, which means everyone's taxes are going to go up.
Yeah, they announced that the other day. They expire in 2025. So hopefully he'll be out of office and one of the people in there will take care of it once it gets to that point.
Contact.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me try this again. I don't know what happened on my rig here, guys. It just kind of reset on me. And it's been doing this today with some issues. So anyway, hope I can hang in there. KD4CMA.
Well, hopefully things work out for you. You sound all right now.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I was getting ready to say my daughter has a friend over tonight, spending the night, and so she was kind of fascinated with the ham radio stuff. So I was just demonstrating the different things that we can do with ham radio, and so her family has CB radio, and so this is a whole new world for her.
Oh yeah, I can only imagine. Well, she's going to be there tomorrow night. We have a kids' night starting 8 o'clock Saturday night. You could put her on the air as third party.
We're having a birthday party for my son tomorrow, so I don't know if she'll be here for that or not, but we'll try to tune in if possible.
Oh, okay. Well, you can always have the kids, if they're there that late tomorrow night for your son's birthday party, they could get on there, at least say hello.
Hey, that sounds good. I'm going to let my daughter talk for just a minute. Her name is Rebecca. Hello.
Hello, Rebecca.
And this is her friend, Haley.
Hello.
Hi, Haley. What do you think of that fancy stuff he's got?
I think it's very fascinating.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I've been doing it for a long time. It's a lot of fun.
So now they don't know what to say.
How old are the girls, by the way?
My daughter Rebecca is 16 and Haley is 17. So anyway, they're friends from high school.
Oh, roger that. Understand. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I got into it. I first got my license when I was 15, back many moons ago.
Yeah, I was a late teenager when I first got my ticket, and then I think I've told you guys this before. I took about a 25-year break, and I'm coming back into it this year. So it's been fun getting reacquainted with all this, and I'm thankful I have a friend that'll loan me a rig so I can get on the air. And hopefully I'll be able to get my own rig soon and get back up and running.
Yeah, that sounds good. I've been active most of the time. I took some breaks here and there, but the vast majority of the time I've been fairly active on the air. Used to do a lot of public service and traffic handling and that kind of stuff. Now I'm mostly doing this kind of thing, girls, we call this rag chewing, talking about just about everything and anything.
Yeah, roger that. So let me explain that to him here for a second.
All right, anybody else out there want to say anything?
Contact.
Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Kate, sorry, I forgot your call sign, KPJ. This is N3MIA. Did I hear the last station say they had 2 daughters?
Yeah, you want to give him a call?
Yeah, what was his call sign?
Yeah, it's KD4CMA, Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Mike Alpha.
Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Mike Alpha. Do you have a copy on November 3 Mike India Alpha?
November 3 Mike India Alpha. This is Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Mike Alpha. Name's Richard. But, yeah, I have a daughter, and her friend is over tonight. So, she's spending the night with my daughter, and she was fascinated by the ham radio stuff after she saw me doing some stuff this afternoon. I was on FT8 making some contacts there.
All right, very good. If you don't mind me asking, how old are they?
Yeah, my daughter is 16, and her friend Haley is 17.
Okay, very good. Yeah, my name is Adriel. I'm located in Maryland, and I'm 15 years old. And every Saturday night at 8 p.m. we have a thing called Kids Night, and it's where any kids like 18 and under can get in and talk to other kids. I thought I'd just tell you about that. I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
Yeah, Roger, I am actually, because I've been on a couple of times, and I've been on monitoring on the Kids Night some, so yeah, I'm familiar with that. So you definitely don't sound like you're 15. You sound like you're a lot older.
Well, I get that a lot, but yeah, I just thought I'd throw that out there, and thanks for letting me make contact with you.
Hey, Roger that, Adriel. Thanks for chatting for a moment.
Yeah, Roger that, and waving a hand to all of you there. Back to you, Mr. John.
John, put me on the books, please, KB4ABJ.
Will do, Bobby. We'll get you in there, and thanks, Adriel, for breaking in. But for Richard, to let him know, Adriel's one of the moderators for the Kids Night. They take over the frequency, as you know, and they do the Kids Night. Adriel's he's got his extra now, and he's been doing the moderating duties for quite a while. Contact. Go ahead.
Hey, John. I was hearing part of that conversation here. Good evening there, Adriel. I heard Richard there, KD4CMA. What were the names of his young girls there?
I'm going to relay. I caught part of that, but not all of it.
So names again of the young ladies there.
Gotcha. My daughter's name is Rebecca, and her friend's name is Haley.
I got Rebecca. What was the other one, John?
Haley's 17. That's his daughter's friend. And Rebecca's daughter, she's 16.
Okay, Roger. Well, I called Brent down here, and I understand the circumstances. If Richard's not hearing me, tell him we look forward to hearing them tomorrow night. And if they cannot get on, I understand, and I will proxy them in as they joining the Kids Night tomorrow night.
All right, do you hear that, Richard?
Yeah, I did. I called that, so I know it's time for an ID here at KD4CMA.
All right, yeah, we'll go ahead and take care of that. Thank you much. This is KAPJ with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. Please identify everyone. And if you're coming on board for the first time, give your call sign slowly, phonetically, and indicate first time after the follow.
KB4ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
November 3, Mike India Alpha.
Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
Kilo 4 India Sugar Golf, first time.
Whiskey 4 Sierra Whiskey Tango, first time tonight.
Okay, I got K4ISG first time and W4SWT first time. Any others first time? All right, hearing none, we'll go ahead and turn it over to Gary for a bit here. K4ISG, how are you doing tonight?
How you doing, John? It was pretty much laid back day today in Georgia.
kind of overcast. Of course, you can see on the map we got some stuff coming our way. Rainy all weekend should be, but we need it anyway. But all is well, my friend. I hope you guys are doing good. Over.
Oh yeah, we're doing good out here. Got some stuff done around here, but took it easy a little bit as well. You know how it goes.
Absolutely. I like it too because I can choose if I want to push or pull. Over.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about being retired. You can choose what you want to do and when you want to do it.
Absolutely, amen. But anyway, we'll be listening, John. And hello, everybody else, Bobby. Hope y'all doing well. Over.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll get to you here in a second, Bobby. I'll let Roger go ahead. Hey, Roger, W4SWT, how you doing?
Well, I'm doing great tonight. Just got back from Hagerstown, Maryland, and I drove. That's a little 6-hour drive. Nice drive, though. And I had a great day, and I wanted to say to Rebecca and Haley, y'all have great radio voices, and my daughter got her radio license. She got her technician when she was 9 years old. Something I'm sure you guys could spend a little bit of time on in ACE. But I'm doing good. I hope you are, John.
Oh yeah, I'm doing good. Doing just fine around here. It sounds good. Bobby, sorry, didn't mean to not include you.
Oh, it's okay. I'm busy anyway.
Oh, okay.
Contact.
Go ahead, contact.
W4SWT, I think it was. N3MIA. I heard you were in Hagerstown, Maryland. What were you doing there? Over?
I work for Lowe's Home Improvement. We have a distribution center up there. And I have 2 jobs that I'm assigned to, and one of them is Hagerstown, Maryland. It's over on Weasel Boulevard, you know, in the industrial park. And I'm staying up on, like, the dual highway. I don't know how well you know that. I guess you probably know it better than I do. You live there. And my other job is down in Frostproof, Florida, so I'm kind of bouncing backwards and forth between them 2 jobs.
Yeah, Roger that. I just thought I'd give you a shout. Yeah, Hagerstown, that's only like 10 minutes or 15 minutes away from here.
Oh, maybe I can grab you and buy you lunch one day when I'm up there. I'll be up there for like, on and off for the next probably 4 to 6 weeks.
Yeah, roger that. Well, we have a pretty busy schedule coming up this summer, but I'll have to ask my dad maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, that would be great. Just let me know, and we'll be happy to meet you and your dad. Anyway, I'm going to hand it back, and thanks for the shout. W4SWT.
All right, Roger, sounds good. Hey, Adriel, you got finals coming up soon, don't you?
We don't do finals.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you did.
No, we just did all the curriculum, and then I take SAT, ACTs, and all that good stuff.
Oh, good luck on the ACT.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I'm just taking it for practice right now. I'll have to start taking it, I guess, for real soon.
Yeah, Roger. They give you the SAT also?
Yeah, I can take both.
Yeah, I took both when I was, in high school and all that. Did fairly well on both of them.
Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of get my scores up since I'm homeschooled. If I try to go to, what I'd like to do is go to the Air Force Academy, and I think that's kind of what they're looking at, those scores.
Oh, yeah, those scores, all schools, not just the Air Force Academy or the other military academies, but all of them look at them pretty good.
Yeah, roger that. So, yeah, I'm just kind of focusing on those mostly.
Yeah, roger that.
So, how was your day today?
Oh, pretty good. Messed around out in the RV a little bit. Went through all the cabinets and got everything cleaned out the fridge in there, and did a couple other things. But getting it the last couple days, I went through and got all the antifreeze out of the water system, and then sanitized it and all that. So just been messing around the camper, getting it ready for summer trips.
Yeah, that sounds really nice. Is it an older camper or is it a newer one?
Oh, it's a newer one. I just got it last year, bought it new. It's built into a Ram ProMaster 3500, similar to the trucks that they use for Amazon, believe it or not. You know, the vans that they use, it's basically a camper built into one of those.
Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Is it, two questions, is it a dually and is it diesel or gas?
No, it's just got, you know, the single wheels in the back. In fact, it's front wheel drive, believe it or not, and gasoline powered. It's got a 3.6 V6 in it.
Okay, very good. If it's like one of those Amazon vans, I'm sure it'd be hard to work on that engine.
Yeah, they don't give you much room. I mean, you see how short that hood is, and and the hood, and you know, check things out like oil levels and check everything else out. But to actually work on that thing, you wouldn't pull the engine. It looks like you'd have to drop it out from underneath. I don't know how you get it out of there unless you take the grill off and bring it out horizontally.
Yeah, I'm sure that's definitely a nightmare to work on. We had a 2011 Ford F350, and with all the DEF, and it was a turbocharged diesel. So it had the turbo, it had the DEF, it had all that nightmare, and I'm glad we didn't really have to work on any of it. We sold it, but, you know, we have a 1984 Porsche 944, and I mean, you got so much room in that thing compared to the new cars, over.
So roger that. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to do anything major to this. Well, I don't have all the equipment or all the tools. You know, you need the specialty tools.
Yeah, roger that. Just some good old elbow grease is all we need here.
Roger that. I understand that.
All right, anyways, Mr. John, just thought I'd kind of reach out to you there, and I'll turn it back to you. We're up on an ID.
Roger that. Well, enjoyed it. Thanks for the questions and all that. Anyway, this is KATJ with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. We'll go ahead and identify. And if anybody's coming on board for the first time with us tonight, please keep your call sign slowly, phonetically, indicate first time, wait for the follow-up.
KB4ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
And ABJ number 65 with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, number 136 from the home QTH.
KW4YO. We got you home, Dean. Anybody coming on board first time tonight? So, Bobby, you getting everything pretty much lined up and squared away?
Yeah, but I've run into a problem, so I might need a suggestion from everybody. I mean, it's not a big deal, but I paid to get it done, and it didn't get done. On the truck, I got them to run the antenna and the electrical. Well, guess what? I plugged the radio up, and there's no electrical. So, anyway, I took the voltometer, make sure it wasn't the radio, and there's no voltage coming in. There is a fuse on the positive side, and I guarantee they pulled that apart some way, and that's probably, of course, why it's not working. So, anyway, I got a converter in this truck. Actually, I can run AC current, but this radio probably draws too much for that AC current. What do you think?
Yeah, it probably does. Most of those AC provides AC in the cab like that. Most of them, they aren't rated all that high. Maybe 500 watts at the most. They're designed to charge a phone or, you know, a laptop or something like that.
Yeah, that's about right. Well, I could do this. I know there's a motor up under the seat that's got a direct, I think it's direct from the battery. So I could actually hook it to that. I've got another plug, so I could actually go there and get my power But anyway, I guarantee that's what he done, because he put it in behind everything. He just wanted to make it look professional, and he did. But he pulled my wire apart. I guarantee that's what happened. It's got to be, because I'm not getting any voltage at all.
Contact.
Yeah, go ahead, contact.
Thank you, John. Bobby, Bob Ag, BCF. The conversation I just had, I assume that you put a radio in that new truck you got?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Well, basically, you do what you want, but you need to run a wire straight to the battery and hook it to the battery and put an inline fuse in it. Don't go to the fuse block. Don't go to any other accessories in the truck. One, because like I was talking about, that radio probably going to draw more than what most accessories are going to. But also, just what I've learned and read over the years, the battery also acts as a little bit of a filter to keep from getting noise on that radio. So, and that's what I did with mine, and it works great.
Yeah, well, he wired it directly to the battery, but the strange thing is, well, not the strange thing, the way he did it, he pulled out a bunch of stuff and put wire in behind it, and I tried to pull it, and it won't budge. So, anyway, the antenna is perfect on there, but no voltage at all. So, I don't know. I don't know if they're open tomorrow or not. I doubt it, but I'll have to just worry about it when I get back home, you know, from Hamvention and all that.
Well, maybe I'd check out that fuse, the connectors on each end of the fuse. If it's a cylinder type fuse, I would check out all your connections that you can and see if somehow you pulled something apart or something. But yeah, I totally agree. Run it straight to the battery. That's how I always run all my radios. The T-meter or even the little CB I put in there, it's going straight to the battery.
Yeah, it is going straight to the battery. But, John, I can't get to the fuse. That's what I was trying to, maybe, just maybe, I could pull it out far enough to get to the fuse. But it's, he's got it in behind a bunch of stuff, and, man, he pulled out a lot to get that wire through there. I mean, it looks good, but he just didn't do things right. So, anyway, I can't get to the fuse to check it, okay?
Roger that. I'm surprised he didn't check his work, you know, check to make sure he had voltage.
Well, you know how these mechanics are. He just wanted to get paid and forget about it. But, yeah, they were really reluctant on putting it in anyway, being a new vehicle.
Yeah, roger that. But, yeah, I don't know. That just doesn't seem right. You paid the guy good money. I know you did. And now it doesn't work.
Yeah. Yeah, well, anyway, yeah, we paid him good money, pretty good money, you know. Anyway, I really might have to, I'll have to take another look at it tomorrow and see if there's any way I can pull that, get it to the part where the battery, where the fuse is, because that's what he done. He pulled that thing so hard that he pulled it away from the fuse, and that's why we don't have voltage.
Yeah, he pulled it apart, basically, without realizing it. Yeah, I dealt with Bob. Were you saying something, Bob? Yeah, I said that he just opened a can of worms to feature electrical problems on that new vehicle. And then, question just came to mind is, he went straight to the battery. Why was he pulling other stuff out and taking the speeder apart and whatever? I mean, going straight to the battery, didn't have to touch any of that. So, Bobby, you know, you should have just called me and drove down here. We could have taken care of it and could have had a great weekend out of it.
Okay. Well, I'll take a look at it tomorrow and see what I can go ahead with. You know, see if I can get it loose out of there. Anyway, John, I'm going upstairs. I'll be here on the radio, but just in spirit, okay? I got a lot more I got to do before Betty by time. So, anyway, we got to get things squared away.
But go ahead, John, pick it up, and I'll be here with you, okay?
All right, sounds good. Well, hopefully you can get everything done. You leaving, when are you leaving? Sunday or Monday or when?
Sunday morning.
Okay, yeah, so you only have today and tonight and tomorrow then.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, I'll let you get at it.
Okay, buddy. We'll be here.
All right, anybody else have anything?
Contact with you, John.
Go ahead.
I'm not trying to beat a dead horse here, but you are not going to believe this, but Terry called me last night and said, I'm going by Papa John's, what you want on your pizza. And guess what I got? Ham, pineapple, and black olive.
That sounds good.
Yes, sir, it was. With a little bit of that garlic butter, ate a little bit of that last night with a big bowl of vanilla ice cream with some chocolate syrup on it. And then what was left, we ate for lunch today.
That sounds great. Yeah, I don't know if there's a Papa John's near Sparta. We'll have to see how far one is away. Maybe all of us can make a trip over to Papa John's Pizza.
Contact.
Go ahead.
That's where that pizza come from. It wasn't from Papa John's, but it's an individual that owns a pizzeria, and that pizza is excellent.
Oh, okay, but I was thinking if there was a Papa John's, we'll stick with the tradition.
Didn't you have pizza with us last year?
I got there late. I had a couple cold pieces.
Okay. Well, they come from pizzeria. You do your own, you make your own. Tell them what you want on it.
Got that with Bobby?
Go ahead.
Hey, Bobby. I asked Mike the same thing, but I need you to review that draft I sent you. I really need your input, comments, and corrections so that we can go public with that.
Okay. Will you be on later tonight?
Probably not. Just about reaching the end of the road. Got to go take care of Ham Kitty, take care of Wilford King, and tell you about backside about staying up so late.
You don't stay up that late. Good grief. You may go look at it now.
Hey, whatever you want to do. I mean, you can look at it now, get back into the ball. Whatever's convenient for you. I just need to know something because that's the only thing holding us back from going public.
Okay, I'll go down there now and look at it, and I'll text you, okay?
Roger. Okay. I'll be standing by for the text, and I've got to get some groceries tonight myself. And other things going on. But, all right, Bobby. Sounds good.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll go look at it right now and report back to you. So, anyway, John, my work's never done, is it? Back to you.
All right, yeah, roger that. Well, it's that time again, guys. So I'll say this is KATJ with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. Go ahead and identify. And if you're coming on board first time with us tonight, give your call sign slowly, phonetically, indicate first time, and wait for the pilot.
KB4ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
Alpha Bravo, Green Bravo, Delta, number 136.
And walk a mile in my shoes, Bobby.
No thanks.
Okay, anybody new coming on board first time with us? Alright, I guess not. Yeah, I came down. I got down there late because I had to go back to the house. I had that appointment. I forget what time it was. It was down 25 miles away from the house. Had to go back up because I forgot some stuff, and which took time. The appointment took time. That's why I got there late last year. This year, I don't have an appointment or anything, so I should make it halfway decent time.
John, are you retired?
Yes, I am.
You're just an individual. I got about, 36 or 37 months before I can stay strong.
Yeah, I'm fortunate. I retired back officially as of the 1st of July last year. Oh man, like I said, you're a lucky individual. And just looking at things this week and talking with the owners, and we got some ground plans and got some ideas on what the last thing's going to be, but a whole lot of things going on I can't discuss. So I don't know. Right now, the contract we just got, we got 16, 18 months, which is a year and a half out from the 3-year plan. And I don't know if he's going to get out, he's going to turn it to me. Just don't know right now. Yeah, Roger that. Well, I was fortunate. I got the medical through the VA, of course, and I was able to retire before I turned 62. As of today, I'm 62 and a half. But anyway, I was able to retire early due to the financial planners that I have and so on like that. And I have the medical, which is the biggest expense when you get older. I have that already taken care of. Good deal. And VA, thank you for your service. And I just recently things around, and of course, I'm in the union down here, the electrical union, and the financial people there just weren't getting the job done. So there was a financial planner that could take the funds and reinvest them into other places and get them out of the union control. I can't get into what's going on there. But yeah, being financial planning, we're looking at 65. We should be sitting pretty good. And I will be 62 at the end of this month. Oh, okay, so I got a little bit of time. It's got to be 5 months, or no, about 6 months on you, whatever. Because November 3rd is my birthday. But, with the way things were going, and I got some medical issues and all that, I talked to people, I got new financial advisors right about the time I retired. They moved things around and set things up where I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. But anyway, it's different once you retire. I'll tell you, you got a lot of time on your hands, and you got to plan things out, figure out what you're going to do. Don't just stand around in the kitchen drinking coffee like I did for the first couple months. That's going to happen. I got so much things going on behind the scenes. I'm busy here doing a one-layer bucket, but I know what you're saying, and you got to stay busy. And I've been talking to some people and trying to set some things up to actually be a consultant and staying busy, and maybe working behind the scenes on some things to stay busy and supplement the income, even though you got to be careful how much you supplement, after you file that. But having the financial advisor, that is a big step. I knew I needed to do it for a long time, but because of the structure, I was limited to when and how much I could get. But once we reach that point, we make a move, and it's going to pay off because we're going to be okay. And even after I pass on, there's going to be some funds available to some of my other people. Yeah, Roger that. Hey, you changed frequency a little bit when you were talking. Maybe you bumped the DFO or something, but I went with a local group. They're actually it's founded by a couple of attorneys. They do the financial things also, but they're in the elder law type work and all that. They do wills, trusts, the older law and the whole 9 yards, and they kind of branched out and started this financial advisory type group under their umbrella, and that's who I went with. It's not a big name, but they invested things with some of the big name investment places and all that, but hey, they're doing me real well.
Well, that's good to hear, and just curious, are they certified fiduciaries?
I believe they are. They got all the letters after their names and all that.
Okay, well, that's the first thing. That's the first question I asked when I talked to the individual. I said, are you a fiduciary? And he said, yes, he's certified, he's got the documents. If he had said no, we'd have walked out the door. That's the first thing that we do find out. But I'm glad it's working out for you, John, and I hope it works out as well for me. So anyway, we've tied it up here for a bit. I'm going to let you take it back and see if there's anybody else who'd like to get in on the conversation.
Contact.
Go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, Bob, I'll need to call you, okay?
Yeah, okay, Bobby.
Yeah, let me give him a call, because I need to tell him something on this for sure. Anyway, carry on, John. I'll be back, and Bob will too, I hope. We'll catch you in a minute. KB4ABJ.
Okay, real quick to Bob. Yeah, I'm like 99% sure that they're fiduciaries and all that. We can talk about it later.
Contact.
Go ahead, contact.
Yeah, guys, I'm going to have to back out because I got a few things I got to take care of around the house here. We're getting ready for my son's 21st birthday party tomorrow. So I want to say 73, and good to talk with you guys again. KD4CMA out.
All right, Richard, you take care, and you know where we're at, so I look forward to talking to you again.
Roger, sounds good. KD4CMA, 73.
All right, it's about that time. Oh, we got a couple minutes. I'll mention what Mike is talking about. Every Saturday night, tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, we have the Friendly Bunch Kids Night, where the kids do the moderating. They take over the frequency at 8 o'clock on Saturday nights until they give it back to us. It's a lot of fun to listen to them, but if you have any kids, grandkids, nieces, nephews, neighborhood kids that are kind of interested in radio, it's a good opportunity for them to meet other kids all over the states in their same age bracket. Anyway, with that, this is K8PJ with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. Everybody go ahead and identify. And if you would, if you're coming on board for the first time, give your call sign slowly, phonetically, and indicate first time after the pileup.
Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, number 136.
Boy, the signals seem to be going down. Is there anybody new desiring to check in with us?
Whiskey 4, Juliet Alpha Victor.
Okay, the Juliet Alpha Victor. What's the prefix?
The prefix is Whiskey 4. This Whiskey 4, Juliet Alpha Victor, Justin, Central South Carolina.
All right, Justin, we'll get you checked in. Stand by for a minute. W4JAV. We also had somebody else in there. The other station, go ahead. I think I heard a Kilo Alpha Zero. Come again? KB0, Golf Victor India. We got you checked in. Any other new stations wanting to join us? All right, hearing none, I'll go ahead and turn it over to Justin, W4JAV. How are you doing tonight?
Not too bad. I believe just John out there, if I'm not mistaken. Not too bad. Got some work done today in the yard and been out there playing around in the garden. But other than that, it's been a pretty nice day. I hope all's well your way.
Roger that. Yeah, you're correct. It's John on this end. Doing pretty good today. Had another nice quiet day, but took care of some stuff and basically getting the RV all cleaned out, de-winterized, and ready for camping.
No, I heard that. Sorry, I heard that. That sounds like a good time there. Yeah, we did some work around the yard today, testing the soil out to see what the problem is with our cucumbers and tomatoes, but I think we figured it out. But yeah, me and the wife, we're thinking about getting a camper here soon. That sounds like something good to have. We travel around a little bit. Back to you.
Yeah, well, I just retired last summer, bought the RV early fall, so this will be the first summer I've had it. So I did a little bit of camping. I came down to the mountain when we got together down there at Sparta. But that was a maiden voyage. But did some other little weekend trips and all that, but I'm going to do some other camping here shortly, so getting it all ready. But I'll go ahead and say break with you, and we'll pick up Jeff, KB0GVI. How you doing tonight, Jeff? Alright, sounds good, Jeff. Hey, Justin, you said you were having trouble with the soil, testing the soil. You guys rotate your how you plant your garden, don't you?
Yeah, we do. We got really sandy soil down here. I don't remember exactly what it is, but we figured out what we needed to add. That's a little bit of that 10-10-10.
Roger that. Yeah, it's amazing the science that's behind all of that, so you can figure out what you need to help the things grow.
Yeah, they ain't no kidding. We rotate the peppers, tomatoes, and cucumbers. The peppers do good wherever we put them at. I guess they like the soil out here, but the cucumbers sometimes they were suffering. That's what we were checking for today, and yeah, we'll get that straight. But other than that, the sandy soil out here, palm trees, grapevines, peaches, apples, they all grow kind of good.
Yeah, that's good to hear. Yeah, that's one of the things my granddad did years and years ago. He'd help the local farmers.
Blackberries, or it might be the not-so blackberries. I'm not sure, but we get blackberries at the grocery store. Once you get getting too salty, you want to eat them, we throw them outside to the chickens, and I guess the chickens planted them for me, and I just kind of transplanted them over to another bed.
Roger that. I double with you a little bit, but that's what my granddad specialized in. He was a county agent, one of the counties here in Ohio, over towards the east side of the state, and years and years ago. But that's what he did. He was a county agent, which helped the farmers figure out what they needed to do to get the best crops and so on like that.
Yeah, that's all right there. Yeah, we've been working on it, and I got to get some more trees cut down. So I noticed I only get about maybe 7 hours of direct sunlight, and I don't think that's enough for, especially the grapes. I don't think it's enough.
Yeah, roger that. I'm not sure how much time they need for sunlight every day. I'm sure that you could find it out. I swear, every time I think about something or have a question about something, I just Google it, and don't rely on Facebook. Oh, please don't do that, but at least Google things.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I learned about the whole, I was learning how to do blacksmithing. I learned about the whole Facebook and YouTube thing. Now, sometimes I'll do more harm than good.
Oh, yeah. Some of the things, well, if you read comments on some of these posts, they out and out contradict the post right above it.
Yeah, exactly. They just leave you, sometimes it leaves you worse off than when you started out.
Yeah, you got that right. Yeah, if I have a real serious question, I stay away from Facebook.
You know, sometimes you gotta, they call them trolls out there, they'll give you the wrong answer on purpose.
Oh, you got that right. And then they'll keep bugging you.
Yeah, I'm familiar with those. But yeah, you know, and it's not doing too bad, but like I said, tomatoes and peppers, they're doing pretty good. It's just cucumbers that I need more, what is it, phosphorus or something in the ground. You know, can't use 10-10-10 on cucumbers. They don't like that much nitrogen, but we'll figure it out.
Okay, Roger, that sounds good. You heard about the guy that retired and he wanted to start a chicken farm?
No, I didn't hear about that. I got 30 of them, and those are tough enough for me.
Well, he went to the local hatchery and he asked the people, he said he wanted 36 fertile eggs. And so they sell them to him and all that. And he's back in a couple of weeks. He wants another 36. This happens another week or two, and finally they say, what the heck is going on? You're going to have a whole heck of a lot of chickens. What are you doing with these eggs? The guy says, well, I'm having trouble. He goes, it's just not working out. He goes, I don't know whether I'm burying them too deep or watering them too much.
Oh, man.
I thought you'd like that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to use that.
You can extend on that, you know, make it a little bit longer in the story if you want to. I kind of abbreviated it.
Yeah, I heard that one already. I'm about to work on Tuesday, and they're going to hear that one.
All right, well, it's that time again. This is K8PJ with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. Everybody go ahead and ID. If you're coming on board for the first time, get your call sign slowly, phonetically indicate first time, and wait for the pileup.
Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta number 136.
W4JB.
Okay, I got somebody here on, he's down in Titusville, Florida, and he's going to try to check in with us. He says, newbie to net logger and net. Actually, it's a group. His name's Chuck. First contact last night. That's great. New antenna. We'll try in a few minutes, so we'll have to listen up for Chuck, K4TZO. I hope we can hear him well enough.
Yeah, I'll be listening from South Carolina.
Yeah, you probably hear him better than I would. Anyway, any others new wanting to join the conversation group? This is KPJ. Anybody else have any stories about plants or chickens or anything else? Oh, and what you can also do, Justin, you can tell them that you also have not only if they plant them too deep, water them too much, or which end do you put up? Do you put the pointed end up, or do you put the pointed end down?
You know, that's a, that has a good character to it because most people believe, when you hold the eggs to get ready to hatch them, you put the pointed end down so you have a bigger air bubble on the fat end. And I can see that working.
Roger, but yeah, you can add that to it. I'll let you do that. I just thought of that.
you about the whole egg thing. Since I have fresh eggs over here, it's hard to get a hard-boiled fresh egg that peels right. And I got this little machine, you just pour water in it, it steams them. And you got to let them eggs sit a certain way overnight before you try to boil them, so you get the air bubble or the steam can't get in them. And you go to peel the shell off of it, you get half the egg white is gone with it.
Yeah, I saw some a while back where if you soak them in, I think if I remember right, you put them in water and you put a little bit of oil in with the water. And I might be wrong, I can't remember, but I think it's if you put a little bit of oil in with the water that they peel easier.
Yeah, that might be true. This little steam machine, if you can remember to do that, it does pretty good. It feels like a store-bought egg. I'm gonna have to research that.
All right, there's a contact out there. Go ahead.
As far as fresh hard-boiled eggs, I found the best way to get them to peel is you steam your eggs in a steamer. Try boiling them with vinegar in it and baking soda and all the little tricks that you can see on the internet. But I can take my fresh eggs and steam them for about 20 minutes and then let them sit under cold water for about 3 to 5 minutes, and they peel real good.
Okay, sounds good. What was your call again?
KW4YL.
KW4YL. Okay, we got you in here, Russell, but hey, thanks for the information.
Yeah, I was having trouble. Every time I start boiling my fresh eggs, I'd end up with this yolk and just destroyed whites. But yeah, I steamed them, and that's the only way to go with them.
Yeah, Roger that. I also saw something where if you put them in an empty glass jar, and if you shake the jar, that it breaks up the shell into little pieces. It's easier to peel them that way, too.
I've heard that, too, but I keep my fingernails so short that I got to get them real soft. Well, I can just do them in that steamer and break them on hit the one end, pointed in, on the counter, and then flip it over and hit the rounded end, and then hit it a couple times in the center, and you get some pretty good, like 1-inch size shells coming off.
Yeah, Roger that. So the little pieces of shell will stick to each other because of that membrane or whatever it is that's on the inside of it.
Roger that. Yeah, I got a problem with that membrane sometimes with the little pieces. That membrane sticks to the way of the egg, and then I just got a bunch of little pieces in the membrane all over the egg.
Yeah, Roger that. Well, that K4TZO that was going to check in, it says he's now offline. I hope everything's all right down there.
I still didn't hear anything down here.
What's that?
I didn't hear anything from him down here in South Carolina.
Oh, I'm looking on the AIM window. The NetLogger, I don't know if you're familiar with it, has that AIM window where you can type messages. AIM stands for Almost Instant Messages.
Yeah, I learned about that thing when I started messing around with the Old Man International Sideband Society net. I use that pretty often.
Okay, yeah, we use it here to keep track of who comes and joins us and so on like that.
That's a pretty good little program. I like it.
See, I like it too. There's a lot you can do with it. I know the basics of how to do it and all that, but there's a whole heck of a bunch of things that you can do. Change people's status. You can do a lot of other things with it too.
Oh yeah, sure is. I like it just for even the local nets. I can help out with somebody's trying to check in and net control can't hear them. I just type it in the AIM window. It usually helps out pretty good.
Okay, roger that. Plus, if somebody has it and you're trying to check in, you can barely hear them. You can look at the monitor's window. It indicates if somebody's either checked in, checked out, or if they're lurking. You can see if people are listening in and have the net logger going. A lot of times before he checks in, I can barely pull him out of the mud. I'll look over at the AIM window and see if there's a call on there lurking that looks somewhat like what I heard.
Yeah, I can see that working out pretty good too.
Yeah, it's a neat program. Congratulations to the guys that came up with it. I think it's a group of people that have done it.
When I'm mobile, I have it all. They got a cell phone app. I got it on my phone too. It works okay. The aim gets a little bit weird, but other than that, everything else works.
Yeah, I downloaded it to my phone as well, and I've played around with it a little bit, but most of the time when I need it, it's here in the radio room in the shack when I'm doing moderating or just listening and participating here. But there's a couple other nets and groups and all that I'll be involved with where they use it as well.
It's not been too bad. I've used the one on the phone. Usually when I'm traveling around, I'll use it, and that's about it. So I don't really mess with it too much. But yeah, it's a pretty good little program. It's pretty slick. I like it, especially if you're making contact with somebody and you can just hit, log contacts, so you got it to put it in QRZ later. I mean, it's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, and plus you can look people up on QRZ if you got it set up right, and get their address and such like that. Anyway, it's about that time again. So I'll go ahead and say this is K8PJ with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. Please identify. If you're coming on board for the first time with us, please give your call sign slowly, phonetically, indicate first time, and wait for the pileup.
Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, number 136.
Whiskey 4, Juliet Alpha Victor.
KB4ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch. I'm back.
W4 SWT.
All right, Bobby, we got your back. Any others out there wanting to join us for the first time? Anyway, Bobby, the thing about, I always run straight to the battery for all the radios, because like Bob was saying, it does act sort of like a filter. You got less noise, plus you don't have to worry about how much current you're drawing, because, your fuse in the supply line for the radio will take care of any problems.
Oh yeah, I always run all my stuff directly to the battery. I've never run it any other way. But I didn't run this. He did. He put it in behind a bunch of stuff, and I can't get to the fuse. So I know that's what it is. That's the only thing it could be.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I always make it where I can get to the fuse, and I always carry in the RV and in the mobile and all that, I always got an extra fuse or two in case something happens.
Oh yeah. Well, anyway, I'll try to figure out something. If I don't, I'll just have to go without, I guess, for a while.
Yeah, go ahead, Dean.
You should never rely on the fuse of the radio. You put a heavy fuse at the battery. That way, if something cuts into the wire and it shorts out, it don't burn your vehicle up, because the fuse will still protect you.
Oh, yeah, you fuse the line closest to the battery as you can.
Yeah, I got a phone call. I'll be back again. KB4ABJ.
All righty. And it's always a good idea to fuse both the negative and the positive.
Yeah, absolutely.
fact, most of the radios nowadays have fuses in both lines, negative and positive.
Yeah, but you just can't rely on the one at the radio. That'll only protect the radio.
I'm trying to remember the reason why. Somebody gave a good reason why that you fuse the negative or the ground side. I can't remember the exact reason that they said. Is a certain circumstance that could possibly happen, but that's the reason why they do it.
Yeah, if it shorts out directly to a hot line that's higher fuse than what you have at the battery, the negative will blow and it'll protect you.
Yeah, you're kind of light here, but I think I understood what you said, Dean. Anyway, anyone else out there with any comments, or anyone else out there wanting to join the Friendly Bunch conversation group? Yeah, I thought maybe Ken would be in here by now. He said he was going down where he used to work. It's a little bit of a trip, and he ran into some traffic. And he said he'd try to get in with us tonight. He went down to his old fire station to have dinner with them tonight. This is KPJ with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. I'll go ahead and remind everybody we have a annual get-together we call the Meet and Greet every year. It's October 10th, 11th, and 12th this year down in Sparta, North Carolina at the Allegheny Inn. And anyway, it's a Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Thursday is basically a travel day because we got people coming from as far away as up in Tuland or New York, New Jersey. I think we even have people coming from New England once in a while, but all over. It's a travel day Thursday, Fridays. There's a couple things planned. They have a cornhole contest. They have some other activities, but Saturday's the big day. And that's when we gather at a pavilion at Stone Mountain State Park, which is about 13, maybe 15 miles away from the Allegheny Inn in Sparta. And there we have the annual meeting. And that's where we have guest speakers, the leadership team. They'll talk about how things have been, what they plan for coming up in the future. We'll also have some other presentations. We got Deb Atkins from the Wireman. She's going to talk about antennas and coax and all that sort of thing. Give you some ideas on building antennas and the best use for the different stuff for different applications. And then we have a catered lunch and a big giveaway. Have a big drawing that nobody walks away without a prize. But also while you're there, you hear a lot of us give these numbers out. That's how you get your number. Basically, you agree to the mission statement and the bylaws of the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group, and you get your own number. The Allegheny Inn, like I said, is in Sparta, North Carolina. You can reserve a room. They got a good rate for us, $79.99 for your basic room. If you want a different, bigger beds or whatever, it's a little bit more for those rooms. But the way you call them up, I'll give you the number here in a second, but you give them the code SBAR24. That's for Friendly Bunch Amateur Radio 24 for the year. And you can lock in those rates. You might want to hurry because the rooms are going quick. But their phone number is 888-372-2501. It's 888-372-2501 to reserve your room for that weekend. But it's a lot of fun. You get to put a face to the voice and the call sign and the name. And it's a lot of good fellowship, and you can meet the people that check in here on frequency with the Friendly Bunch. Anyway, any questions about that? They also have a good wide coverage repeater in that area where we use on the way in and also on the way home on Sunday. It's 145.43. That's 145.43. There's no PL tone or no nothing like that. It's an open machine. So it's fairly good coverage repeater. So you can use that to talk to the people, and if you, for some reason, if you can't find your way, get lost or whatever, people will be able to help you out and give you direction. And also, it's not just the guys, their families come, they bring along their better halves, they also bring along the kids. I've met a lot of the kids last year, and it's just it's a real good laid-back weekend to meet a bunch of ham friends, new and old. Also, if you're interested, the newer station is joining us. If you want to, I can send you an email. Just let me know, and I'll shoot you an email that we send out. Gives further information about the Allegheny Inn, a little bit more info about the meet and greet. This is KPJ with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. It's a little bit early, but what the heck. We'll go ahead and identify, and if anyone's new coming on board for the first time this evening, please give your call sign slowly, phonetically, and indicate first time after the pileup.
Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, number 136.
W4JUD.
W4 SWT.
I'd be curious to look outside. My noise levels really come up. Grant, I see you're lurking out there. You ready to join us, K4GKG? I guess not. Anyone else out there have anything they want to bring up, any subject we could all talk about? Hey, Dean, I got a question for you.
Ed.
Yeah, how many years have you been going down to the meet and greet?
This will be my 7th year.
You say 7th or 2nd?
Wait a minute, let me think about that. This is the 7th year, so I've been going, this will be my 6th year. I missed the 1st year, that was it.
Oh, you've been there the whole time, the 6 years before?
Yep, I've been there.
Oh, that's neat.
Hey, it's a good time. That's why I keep going back.
Yeah, it's a good group of people, isn't it?
Absolutely. You won't find a better bunch.
Yeah, this coming year will only be my 2nd. I just found out about the Friendly Bunch I'm not sure when it was. Maybe, well, Bobby said I checked in a long time ago, but I don't recall. But, I don't know. I've been with maybe a year, a little bit better now.
Yeah, we've been on fairly regularly for the past year and a half or so.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, it usually is. I'm looking forward to it as well.
Alright, anyone out there wanting to join the Friendly Bunch conversation group, go ahead and give your call sign slowly, phonetically, and indicate first time. Yeah, somebody had mentioned about the taxes going up a while back. Yeah, 2025, I guess, is when Mr. Trump's tax cuts expire. Hopefully, he gets back in and can renew those. But I don't know. It's like the original Tea Party back.
I mean, at this time of night.
Yeah, I think maybe the band conditions have a little bit to do with it. I got a lot of noise. It looks like you got a storm, either you're in it or it's headed your way. Coming into Pennsylvania. It's in the eastern part of Pennsylvania over Pittsburgh now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's headed my way, but I'm good so far. My noise level's always high, but it's definitely up there, a little higher than normal.
Okay, yeah, you're a little rough to copy at times. You're up and down with all the noise. It's hard to copy at times.
I could believe that, and I was doing good from the truck. What can I say?
Yeah, when you checked in mobile at first, you had a real good mobile signal, and you were doing good when you first got home. It's just that the band's gone down south.
Unfortunately, that happens this time of year.
Oh, okay. I was just looking up to see where you're at. You're up north of Philadelphia, so it'll be a while before you get the weather.
I'm definitely north of Philadelphia. Right next to a town called Allentown and next to a town called Easton.
Yeah, Allentown, I've heard of that before. There's something that, there's some history or something that, with Allentown, I can't put my thumb on it right now, though.
Billy Joel made a song about Allentown, but he was really talking about my town, Bethlehem.
Yeah, I think, what was that again? Say again?
Billy Joel did a song about Allentown, but he was really talking about my town, Bethlehem, when he talked about different things in the song.
Oh, Roger, yeah, the Billy Joel song. Maybe that's what made me think of Allentown.
Yeah, he definitely put Allentown on the map. What can I say?
Yeah, Roger that. Well, if you remember, Rush Limbaugh used that one song, and they sang about Cleveland in the song. I can't remember the name of the song. If you listen to Rush, that was his theme song. It was about Cleveland. That kind of put Cleveland on the map there for a while.
Hey, there you go.
It seemed like Cleveland was... We used to live in the suburbs south of Cleveland, like where I grew up, but it seemed like Cleveland was always the butt of the joke, you know, a lot of jokes.
I thought I heard somebody in the background there, but I guess not.
Was there somebody else in there? Yeah, that K4TZO, he's back online, so, but I haven't heard him try to check in. Oh, is that the K4TZO? Is that, go ahead if that's you. Okay, I got somebody right at my noise level. I got a horrible amount of noise tonight.
Give me your call sign again, I'll relay. Kilo 4 X-ray Tango X-ray mobile.
Oh, okay, that's Ken. I'll get him checked in. Thanks, Grant.
Yeah, you can check me in too, K4 GKG.
Okay, I'll get both of you.
Go ahead, contact. Wow, you're booming. You're loud and clear. It's like you're in the shack with me. Well, okay. Well, if you were to take a right there and go down about a mile, you'd be at my place. All right. You need a break? If you do, I can put a pot of coffee on for you. Okay, Kenny, I went for a motorcycle ride today, so my butt hurts. All right, Kenny, we'll talk to you later. Drive safe. Okay, will do, Kenny. John, this is Grant.
Yeah, go ahead, and then we'll get ID.
Yeah, Kenny said he'll be home in about an hour. He's bolo right now. He's just coming through my town, so go ahead and I'll clear it with you, and you can ID.
All right, sounds good. This is KATJ with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. Everybody go ahead and ID if you would. And those that are coming on board for the first time, give your call sign slowly, phonetically indicate first time after the pileup.
K4, GKG.
Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, number 136.
W4JB.
I got a contact.
What's that, Grant?
Contact with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
How's your water taste?
I ran the vinegar through it after the Clorox or the bleach, and then I drained all that. I ran it through the spigots quite a while, both the bleach and then the vinegar water, and then rinsed that out, ran it through again, just the fresh water, and it was all right. After I drained all that out and filled it again, I thought maybe I'd have to flush it out with the fresh water, but I tasted it after I ran that through again, and it's fine. It's great.
Yeah, very good. Did you run it through your pump, or did you use the tank drain to drain it?
I ran it through the pump, part of it. I ran it through all the spigots. I got an outside shower, the inside shower, commode, and the galley sink. I ran it all through them quite a bit to make sure that I had, of course, antifreeze flushed out and then everything sanitized. Once I put the chlorine in and ran it so I could smell the chlorine coming out of everything, I let it sit overnight and then drained that out, ran the vinegar water through, didn't let it sit too long, and then drained that out, and then ran put the fresh water in, ran some of that, and it cleared it right up. It's great.
Very good. Yeah, I meant to mention it last night when we were talking on the phone. You don't want to run all the water through the pump because it'll burn your pump up. I smoked the pump doing that when I first got started in RVing. So I learned to do like you did. Just run it till you get a good flow coming through all the faucets and all the outlets, and then when you go to drain it, just keep pumping those out until you are pretty convinced that they're flushed, and then just drain the rest of it through the tank drain. Yeah, it works good. Okay, buddy, thanks. Thought I'd get back and see how your water was. I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, it worked out pretty good. I also have a low point drain right where you hook up the city water. What I would do is I'd drain, use that as a drain too, besides all the, you know, the two showers and the bathroom sink and the galley sink. I also ran a bunch of water with both the chlorine or the bleach in it, and then also with the vinegar in it, and then of course the fresh water. So I also sanitize that part of the line too, where the water first comes in.
Very good. And when you what was I going to ask? You know, I'll remember here in a minute. It'll come back to me.
Yeah,
I'm back, John.
Told me that he went by your place and all that. He was wondering if you might get with him. Is there a local repeater that you use down in that area? He was wondering if maybe you hang out on a local 2-meter repeater.
I'm back, John.
Okay, Bobby.
Yeah, we've got a couple. We got a bunch of them. There's a New Bern repeater. There's Oriental repeater, Greensboro. I mean, we got a whole bunch of them. But the New Bern, and I can give him the frequency if he wants them.
Yeah, he probably would want that. That way he'd call you. Because he goes down there every so often, has chow with those guys at the fire station. He used to work there, but he goes down there every once in a while, at least once a month, so he could talk to you when he's on his way down.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll email him a copy of the repeater list for the area down here, and but we've got one that we kind of hang out on for the locally. And I don't know if Bobby's got any traffic for you or not, so I'll clear and turn it back to you.
Yeah, go ahead, Bob.
Well, actually, Grant, I got a little bit for you. You know, I got the car place to hook up my electrical and the antenna and everything. Well, when I went to hook up the radio, it didn't come on. So I figured, well, it's either the radio or something else. So I took my voltometer, went out there, and guess what? It's not connected. It's not connected to it. So anyway, and I can't get to. He put it in there so tight. He put it in behind a bunch of stuff, and it won't budge either way. So I can't get to the fuse. That's where it's at. I guarantee he pulled that fuse out of there, pulled it apart. That's what he's done.
Yeah, normally when they put blind wires in like that, they'll take the fuse out. So I bet you $99 to a penny that there's no fuse in the fuse holder. And it's a shame you can't get to it. I made sure that they put mine right out off the battery terminal so I could see it.
Yeah, well, I thought the guy maybe knew what he was doing, but anyway, I'll take it up with them next week. Not next week, a week after, because I'm going to be gone anyway. So it's okay. It's only a thing. I might can figure out a way. I've got an extra set of, a connector for it. I could run it out of the, just close the hood on it. It won't hurt it, and just run it that way.
Yeah, just make sure you got the whatever you're attaching to the battery with is insulated from the top of the head.
Hey, Bobby, did you check positive to separate ground?
Yeah, I did. I checked everything, and it's not connected. I think he had a BYA or something in there, John.
Okay, who was in there?
Relay if you need it.
Yeah, I got W0BYA. Pick up what he was saying, Bobby.
I didn't hear it. He went down in my noise after that. What did you say, sir? Something about a dipole, I think he said. I don't have a good enough copy on him, John. I got his call, and I double with you. What, John?
Ask him if it's W0BY Alpha or Bravo Yankee Hotel. Okay, I got hotel.
Is it? Did you get his call, John?
Yeah, it's Whiskey Zero Bravo Yankee Hotel. His name's Joe, or Joseph.
Okay, Joseph, I don't have a great copy on you. We'll listen up and see what you had to say. You said something there. Oh, he's in Illinois.
It says here he's in Iowa, but he could be in Illinois.
Oh, Iowa, that's right. Okay. Whew. I'm out of breath, man.
Hey, ask him if he goes by Joe or Joseph.
You go by Joe or Joseph? I know he can hear you, John. W0BYH. You go by Joe or Joseph? Nothing heard here, John.
Yeah, I didn't hear him either. Anyway, it's that time to ID again. This is KATJ with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. Please identify. If you're coming on board for the first time, please give your call sign slowly, phonetically indicate first time after the pileup.
KB4ABJ, number 1, with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
K4GKG.
W4JAB.
Alpha Bravo 3, Bravo Delta, number 136. Please check me out.
Good night, Dean. God bless.
All right, Dean, we'll get you checked out. You have a good night.
73, everybody. God bless you all.
I think you had a new station, John.
Okay, thanks. Was there somebody else in there who wanted to check in with us?
Maybe not.
Anyway, I want to say something. We had a K4TZO. He was checking in on the AIM window. First time and all that. But anyway, he said he tried several times. He wasn't heard. I apologize. His name's Chuck. But the noise here is horrible. Maybe if you try one of these nights where the atmosphere is a little bit calmer, we might be able to hear you.
Where's he located?
Down in Florida.
Oh.
Yeah, he wrote back at 1:49 Greenwich time.
Okay.
But anyway, Titusville, Florida, newbie to net logger and net. He knows, I said to son, I'm not put a group. First contact last night, new antenna. We'll try in a few minutes. And then he said he tried several times, but I couldn't hear him. I was listening for him, but I couldn't pull him out.
Okay, well, we got Gary down there in Georgia. Maybe somebody else could heard him. Hey, I need to speak to Grant just momentarily.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Grant, about the time we was getting off last night, there was a Juliet 88 Sierra Echo, Juliet 88 Sierra Echo, that said hi to the Friendly Bunch, and he is from St. Vincent down there. Actually, the town is Kingston. He's into broadcasting and everything, so I thought I'd let everybody know that in the event he tries to get in here with us some night.
Okay, what was the suffix?
Juliet 88 Sierra Echo.
Okay, I'll keep an eye open for it next time.
Yeah, okay. He was on the net logger just as we was closing up last night. So, anyway, I thought maybe he would be back in here, but we'll have to wait and see. Okay, John, back up to you.
All right, sounds good. But yeah, anyway, Grant got all that taken care of. Now I've been going through all the cupboards and cleaned out the fridge and doing that kind of stuff. Took the dishes and some stuff out and washed them. You know, doing all the de-winterizing everything. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Well, it sounds like you're on top of it, though. It sounds like you got everything working and everything all cleaned up, ready to go. Now the only thing you got to do is, do you have gas, propane?
Yeah, I got gas. In fact, I got it a while back. It had the tank topped off. The tank's built into it. But anyway, yesterday, once I got the water going and all that, I made sure that the water, it's one of those tankless water heaters. It's working.
Good deal. When you fill your propane tank, do you have a separate valve? There's a bleeder valve that you have to open to make sure that you when you get down to the fluid, you get all the air out of it. But do you have another valve that you have to crank down all the way, or is it just hook up the filler hose to it and crack the bleeder valve?
I think there's another valve on that. I went to Rural King. Rural King is a company like Tractor Supply. We got both near each other here in Circleville. But anyway, I went to Rural King, and anyway, they filled it up for me.
Yeah, okay, because I had a problem with mine when I first went to fill it. For some reason, the gas wouldn't go in, and the guy that was filling it, it was like a 7-Eleven or a stop-and-go propane station. So, but it had the big hose, and it wouldn't go in. And we found another valve, the bleeder valve. You had to close it all the way down, and then it went into a vent mode. And when we did that, it works fine.
Contact.
Yeah, go ahead, Bobby.
Yeah, this K4TZO is going to try again, okay?
All right, so everybody listen up. His name's Chuck.
Comment. Nothing
go
here.
ahead, comment.
Hey, only John, this is K4ISG. The only thing I could hear was the K4TZO. After that, the noise ain't enough.
Roger that. You're probably one of the closest ones to him.
It's K4TZO, right?
Yeah, it's Kilo 4 Tango Zulu Oscar is his call. Looks like he's brand new to 75 meters from what he said in the aim window.
Wish we could help him out.
Yeah, I wish conditions were better so we could hear him.
Hey, by the way,
but I can't make out anything he's saying. I've gone through all my filters.
hey, by the way, Chuck, was it Chuck? What's his call? K4TZO, right? Okay. He was in here the other night, and I heard him. I actually got him in with the group, so but not hearing him tonight.
Do you want me to put him in the net logger?
It really makes it better if somebody could talk to, actually. But I got him in here before. He was in here the other night.
So he said he had his first contact last night.
Yeah, it was with us, but we can't hear him tonight. He had a halfway decent signal.
Well, maybe he needs to check his antenna. Maybe something happened, or it could be just conditions.
Yeah, his bio is quite interesting. Retired aerospace senior scientist, laser, electro-optics, avionics? How about that? Computer chips, stuff like that. So he's a smart guy.
Yeah, roger that.
He does a laser on stealth F-117s, F-16s, and A4s.
I he's talking to me or if he's talking to you, Bobby. Probably me, because I'm the furthest away from him.
Yeah, I don't hear him at all, but I did the other night. We got him in here. So when I pulled up his bio and seen his picture, I knew that was him. But anyway, he does the lasers on all these aircraft and stuff. Also, he's a founder of Central Florida Astronomy Association. All kinds of neat stuff he's done.
Yeah, that sounds neat.
Yeah, he's on a vertical, a UVS 300, whatever that is.
Yeah, I'm looking at his QRZ page right now. Oh, he's in the RV Radio Network. That's the RV club I just joined.
Oh, really? Okay. He's on a CHA 250B vertical. I'm sorry, the other one was for 2 meters. I tell you what, if you're listening, Chuck, we're not hearing you here, but you've been heard in Georgia. I'm in Virginia. I heard you. I talked to you the other night, and John's in Ohio. But anyway, I know you're vertical, and sometimes verticals work pretty good, but all of us are horizontal. If you could put up just a regular 75-meter dipole, you'll be heard by many, many people. Get it up about 35 feet, and away you go. As long as it's pretty resonant, you'll be okay. So maybe you'll do that. Back to you, John.
All right, again, it's that time. This is KATJ with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. Please identify. If you're coming on board with us first time, give your call sign slowly, phonetically indicate first time, and wait for the pileup.
KB4ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
K4 GKG.
Okay, anyone new coming on board that time? Hey, Bobby, he's also the OOOTC. That's the Old Timers Club. He's a ham 60 plus years. I'm just in the Old Timers Club, where you got to be a ham for 40 plus years.
Contact.
You got a contact from Gary.
Go ahead, Gary.
Hey, I was on AIM on Snail Mail with Chuck, and he said he could hear me, and I asked if he could hear you guys. They came back and said that he was on a new CHA 250HD up now. We'll try sooner. And he did say he had I can't read something about a dipole here, but he may be trying to call us shortly.
Yeah, I see it. New CHA 250HD. I'm not sure what that is.
Vertical.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because says he's running a CHA 250B vertical. That's what it says on his bio.
Okay, it said it's hard to hang a dipole down there.
Oh, man, you must not have too much land. Maybe you could do an inverted V, or close to it. But anyway, you gotta hand it to people that don't have much property. And if he could put out radials, John, on that vertical, that would help him a bunch.
Yeah, roger that.
Contact.
Go ahead, contact.
Hey, John, you want me to give him a shout-out, see if he comes back, over?
Yeah, see if you can hear him. Go ahead and give him a call, see if you can work him.
Kilo 4 Tango Zulu Oscar. Kilo 4 Tango Zulu Oscar. This is Kilo 4 India Sugar Golf. Chuck, do you have a copy, over? I can't make it out, over.
Roger that. Well, he's either got to get some radios out or something else. Maybe one of these nights when the noise isn't so darn bad, we'd be able to hear him.
Contact.
Go ahead, Bobby.
He was at least 5 or 6 or maybe even 7 units last night, so I don't know what's the difference. It must be just band conditions for right now.
Yeah, it could be. He was originally licensed in 1957, Bobby.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. Must be retired down there.
Roger that.
Comment?
Go ahead, comment.
Hey, John, I heard y'all talking about your RVs. I've had RVs over the years. Luckily, because here in Georgia, I've never had to do the process of the antifreeze and all that, over.
Yeah, you're lucky being down there. Well, I had to do it, you know, because it gets down, heck, it gets down in the teens, sometimes even lower temperature-wise.
Oh, yeah. Now, what I do is I keep, you know, when we have our, whatever you want to call our winter, and it does drop to the teens or below freezing, I do set up the heat to run, you know, and I make sure all my pipes, like if you had a regular house, I make sure the doors are open or where the pipes are at and that kind of stuff. So far, so good.
Yeah, roger that. I've seen some of these RVs where they're all weather. You can camp out of them at any time of the year, and they got everything all insulated, and you don't necessarily have to put the antifreeze through the lines and all that. That'd be nice, but they want a lot more money for those.
Yeah, I own one Class C that had the, what do they call the heat packs in the cold and, well, in the water, and then I think that was it. But other than that, the only problems I've ever had is when it's freezing outside. But I did buy the heated pipe, you know, for the water, the heated water hose, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah, roger that. Well, this is just the lines that go through this. I think they're like 3/8-inch lines, and they're the either you know, the plastic, either nylon or PVC. I'm not sure what it's made out of. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because I've stayed, you know, like in the mountains where it's cold as ice, and basically no issues with the vehicle. The only problem I ever had was where it's going out to connect to the water, and of course I don't leave my tank, or I don't open up the valves for stuff to just flow. I actually hit them when I need to, over.
Yeah, roger that. Well, I got, you know, I go ahead and do it like they told me to do it and all that. Yeah, I actually have a thumb drive that has an instruction manual on it. I cracked that, put that in the laptop. I was reading up on it, how to de-winterize it and how to sanitize the lines and everything. But it takes a little while to do it because it takes forever for that tank to drain because it's a real small outlet for the low point drains and all that. But I got it. It took a little while, but I got it.
Oh yeah. I had the same info with mine, and you know all the deal about that. And by the way, not to be a salesman, I do have my Class A up for sale. If anybody's hungry for one, over.
Okay, I got a Class B, and the reason why I got the smaller one is this thing I can fit in a regular parking spot. That's what I like about it. You can take it just about anywhere.
Yeah, I bought I didn't buy no big rig. I bought the 28-foot Newbar, it's called a Baystar Sport. And basically, with even while I was towing my little Fiat,
I could use two parking spots, pull straight in with two parking spots, and yeah, I couldn't go too big. That's a lot of work with a big one over.
Yeah, roger that. But that's one of the reasons why I got that, so I could go just about anywhere. Instead, I had a pickup truck. I was thinking of going with a travel trailer, but I got to thinking about it. It's just me, and that's why I got this. It's nice and small, and it's just right,
Hey, that's a perfect size. I mean, I'm actually, because of my situation, trying to go to a big one if it all works out, because we'll be doing shorter excursions and not staying very long. And I just like to be able to have it and have one that has the bathroom in it, so me and my wife could just go in for real short excursions over.
Well, we'll go ahead and ID, and I'll tell you the type. I'll give you their website to you and all that. Maybe you can look into them.
Roger that. Oh, I've been looking, buddy. I've been looking for a long time. And I heard you talk about yours. It's a good one. I like the one you have. I know about it. But anyway, I'll let it go back to you for ID time.
Okay, break with you. This is K8PJ John with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. Everybody go ahead and ID. If you're coming on board with us first time tonight, please give your call sign slowly, phonetically indicate first time after the pileup, and this is the last ID.
KB4ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
K4 GKG. Okay, anybody new coming on board this time?
Contact.
Go ahead, Grant.
Yeah, two things. One, I migrated. I went from the hippie van back in the 70s and 80s to a pop-up top in the 90s to a cab over 13-foot in the back bed, camper truck. In my pickup truck, I had a 3/4 ton pickup truck, so I threw a 13-foot camper on that. And then I went to a 24-foot Class A, and then to a 37-foot Class A. So I've done the whole gambit. I'm ready to go back to tents. But I was going to tell you, too, that you might want to look into the options to winterizing your water system, and that's to hook up an arrows to it and blow it all out. It's a pretty good option, and it works. But I found on my RV I still had some low spots, and I still needed to use some of the antifreeze back to use.
Okay, yeah, one of the things that they said was to put antifreeze down your drains, your shower drain, and the commode, down the drain for the galley sink. They said to go in the bathroom sink, but put the pink stuff down those as well as running it through the lines. It's a good idea to do that. That way you cover everything.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And the other thing, too, I was going to mention, I remember what it was now. When you go to an RV park and you hook up your sewer pipe, if you leave it attached all the time, they recommend that you close the valve. And I found a way to get around that. You just put a nice little sump pump, a little rise to your hose so that the hose has a little water gather collection point at the bottom of it if you've got enough height between the RV and the drainage point. And that way you can leave your sewer pipe open and you don't get the smell back to you.
Roger that. This RV, it has I think they call it a manciator or something like that. It's got a pump that does it has a pump and it chews up the stuff. It's is the best way to put it here on the Friendly Bunch. But it chews everything up that necessarily would have to be that comes out of the black tank, and then of course you flush everything with the gray tank.
Yeah, it's a maciator, and the other pipe, the water pipe, is polypropylene.
Oh, okay.
Pleasure of knowledge, John.
Contact.
Yeah, he's a plethora. Go ahead, Bobby.
How come he knows so much about sewage, John? What do you think?
I don't know.
Because I've been covered in poo.
Okay.
Anybody that owns an RV for more than one trip will eventually become covered in poo.
Well, I have a rule in my RVs. Ever since I was a kid, even when my parents had one of those sturdy crank cups, you know what that rule is?
No pooing inside?
That's right, only number one.
Yeah, but when you got a lovely wife and she loves your house, loves her house that's on wheels, you can't do that. And it worked out. You finally learn. There's just certain tricks to the trade. You just don't do things out of order, and you make sure that you double check all your fittings.
And you use plenty of water when you flush.
Yeah, that works. And yeah, there's other rules too, but we won't go into those on the friendly bunch.
Right.
Comment.
Go ahead, comment.
Absolutely, Grant. Same with me. Had to have running water and soup and all that good stuff, but mine wasn't going with me over.
Yeah, we were glampers. I definitely converted. Well, she was never a camper to begin with, so I broke her in with glamping, and that wasn't too bad. And that's the way we finished out.
Yeah, that's the way we do it.
I mean, it was even so ridiculous that she could watch TV during the day rolling down the roads because we had one of those tractor satellite antennas on the roof of both the boat and the RV.
Hey, man, that's high cotton stuff there, buddy.
Yeah, it's one of those things, again, you got to fix it. You know, it's one of those maintenance items, though.
Yeah, Grant?
Yeah, John.
Yeah, well, a couple things. Yeah, there's two rules in my RV. No, just number one, and no smoking in my RV, even though I smoke. I've cut way back. Pack of cigarettes will last me a week or a little bit better now. I have one or two a day, but no smoking, just number one. And I always thought when you go camping, you're supposed to sort of kind of rough it.
Yeah, that's camping. We go glamping.
Okay.
We've had some pretty good experiences though. My truck camper, it was winterized for winter, and it froze up in Idaho one night. I got stuck on the road. It snowed and iced up, so I had to spend the night in about 2 feet of snow, and it froze up, so I had no water. And then our RV, the 37-footer, the big Holiday Rambler, when we went to Snowshoe, Arizona, and Flagstaff, we got stuck there overnight, and my water system froze up. And it had heating system, built into it and everything. And I don't know how or where it froze, but it found one spot, a choke point, and it froze up, and we couldn't get our fresh water. That was terrible.
Yeah, I can imagine.
So that's the one you got to watch out for when you're traveling. If you hit some freezing weather, like overnight in the camper, you got to make sure you get the heaters going into the cabinets to keep everything thawed out below.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, polypropylene. We use that for like airlines on different pieces of equipment when I was in maintenance, different shops I was in.
I love this stuff, especially with the new fittings. You don't have to use glue. It's all snug fit pinch clamp or even self, they got them self clamping connectors now. I love them.
Yeah, those quick connects or whatever.
Yeah, they're tough to get undone, but you can if you have to. But I like them because they just make a very quick connect, and it's very clean, no leakage.
Yeah, we mostly use it for airlines, within a piece of equipment. Once in a while, they'd use it for a water line, but most of them were for airlines.
Yeah, I think that's the new standard is that polypropylene. There is another one, but I don't remember what it is, and I don't know that it's being used that much.
Yeah, roger that. The thing is that also that if you got something that's moving, like a cylinder will move a little bit and all that, you don't have to worry about the line moving a little bit with the, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's got a little more flex than the rivet and the rigid stuff, and definitely more flex than the PVC.
Roger that.
Well, I hope you get to enjoy your RV as much as we got to enjoy ours. We did 2 cross-country trips in the 37-footer in the Holiday Rambler, and that was really like a big, huge bus. We towed my Jeep behind it, so we were probably about 55, 60 feet long going down the road, but we could get in the fast lane 75 miles an hour and cruise all day down the road.
Yeah, that sounds good. The length on this, minus the antenna, I got the antenna that sticks out, because I got that receiver hitch mount for the Tar Heel, and I got an extender to move it up a little ways from the back doors. But without that, it's 19 foot 7 inches. So I had about another 3.5 foot onto that. That's the length of the total RV if you want to count the antenna.
Yeah, my scary numbers were the heights. I was only 6 inches under the standard bridges these days, so I had to be careful. Plus, I had antennas on the roof, and they only cleared the freeway overpasses by 6 inches.
Yeah, roger that. Well, 9 foot 5 inches, but with the 2 meter antenna and the CB antenna, about 4 foot onto that. Not quite 4 foot because that's to the air conditioner, the 9 foot 5. So it's about 13 foot, but I avoid the low bridges.
Yeah, you only have to worry about those back road bridges that are still like 8.9 and 9.6, the real low ones, the ones that they haven't increased the height on them at all. But freeway stuff, you'll be fine.
Yeah, roger that. I got a low bridge at the end of my road. I avoid it.
I ended up backing up 2.5 miles with my RV because of a low bridge like that when we got down to the south in the RV.
Yeah, roger that. Well, hate to say it, guys, it's that time. We're going to have to close down this session of the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group. It's already 11 o'clock, and the time flies get on here. But anyway, I want to remind everyone that we're here each evening from 7 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. You're more than welcome to join us. We ask that you keep us family friendly, and basically, well, coming up tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, is the kids' night, where the kids take the frequency at 8 o'clock, and they have it until they give it back to us adults, the old-timers. But come join us. We're here every night. Everybody, I want to wish everybody a good night, great tomorrow, and the best of 73. This is K8PJ closing this session of the Friendly Bunch Conversation Group.
Good night, everybody. Enjoyed it, John, real good. We'll do it all over again. And, yeah, kids' night is very, very important. That's for sure. And we did get a letter from one of the parents about kids' night, and it was all great. And I think either Mike or Bob is going to read it up at the mountain. I thought they'd read it over the air. They might do that too. But anyway, with that being said, everybody have a blessed day tomorrow. Stay on the cool side of the door. 71 degrees tonight. We got cloud cover. Wind is out of the north, rather the southwest at 2 miles an hour. So we're going to get rain. It's rained all around us. But anyway, with that being said, I'm turning the deadbolt, cutting out the lights, scooping up the big kitty cat. Oh, that reminds me. I got to tell you guys about what the cat did, but it's later. And I'm scooping up that big kitty cat and gently putting her in the bed and go to sleep. We'll catch you guys later. KB4ABJ, number 1 with the Friendly Bunch. We're clear and good night.
God bless our troops and our first responders. Kilo 4 Golf, Kilo Golf. And Dimitri, if you're out there listening, howdy. Talk to you later with QRT.
KPJ returning the frequency back to normal amateur use.